Well, I actually showed Tommy earlier today an unused song from Are You Alright? But it was like there were 5 tracks on Are You Alright originally, and this was track 1 originally. I want to know what you think. This was fully produced. There's no lyrics, but this is fully produced by the same person who did Torn and Sex Cells and Cause for Concern. You still hear me, by the way? Sorry, it's a bit loud. That was the intro. But yeah, that would have been the first track. It's a 6-minute long song. And in the end, I ended up cutting it for a really simple reason. I got rid of it because in my head, I thought, this is my first EP with a band that I want to go really far with. I want to really, really push the extent of like seeing how much I can lean into doing music, right? The opening track for my very first song of the very first EP of my big band should be one of our best. It should be Taunt, which was my favorite at the time of release. And I was like, and once I decided Taunt had to be the first song, that song wouldn't go anywhere else. Like I said, I mean, all of my music can come back, and it has before. Parts of Pebble Brain were originally written for Are You Alright, and then we repurposed them. So, Lovejoy EP release date. It's so fucking complicated, man. So, we don't know. It's fucking hard, you know? Takes a long time. I will tell you, I will update. So, what I usually do is I have a little percentage thing that ticks up. I was a lot more liberal with it in Pebble Brain and Are You Alright? I was like posting all the time how close we were. Let me tell you the story of how we actually got Lovejoy going, because I don't think I've ever told this story before. It was just before lockdown started. So Boris Johnson was saying, oh, we're going to be locking down the country in the end of January 2021. And I went, fuck. I remember saying to my friend, I don't know if I'm going to make it out of this one. You guys have known me during what I would call the lowest point of like my own personal health, because you guys all started watching me in like 2020 2021 probably, which is when COVID started, and that was when everything externally I was doing great. I became a Twitch streamer, I became a YouTuber, I became a musician, all these things going well, but internally everything just started plummeting because of COVID. I remember Joe, the lead guitarist, messaged me, hey, did you see Boris Johnson is going to be locking down? And I went, yep. And he goes, hey, so I'm living on my own at the moment. I haven't been in contact with anyone in ages. Can I just get a really long Uber without going on public transport? A really long Uber to your flat, and then we both lock down together for however long it is. And I went, yep. Because I was just like, anything, please. We wrote all of Are You Alright? And on that time. And that's why Are You Alright has got me and Joe as the writing credits on all, whilst Pebble Brain will also have Ash and Mark sometimes because of the fact that they were there for a lot of the writing process on the others. But all lyrics are written by me explicitly. I want to announce that if aside from like a few lines that people will like give me, and obviously like some lines that get like unintentionally lifted from things I'm into, all lines are like written by me explicitly. Lovejoy vinyl, how many of you are buying the Lovejoy vinyl? Because we've been in loads of talks at the moment, and we're actually really close to having some vinyls for you. On the 22nd, we're playing our first gig. Our first proper gig. It's in the Hope and Ruin in Brighton. It's going to be our first actual gig as a band called Lovejoy. And we're playing a really small venue. It's tiny. If you were lucky enough to get yourself a ticket, you will have access to once ever limited first ever Lovejoy gig merch. Yes, it is 18 plus. That is not going to be the precedent for future gigs. You'll be happy to know. And in fact, it's probably not even going to be the majority of gigs being 18 plus. And I know there's a lot of, half of you are going, yay, and the other half are going, whoa, no, I want to go to the 18. We are still doing 18 plus gigs if you want a more mature experience, I'm sure. We're going to be playing the same songs. We're going to be saying the same shit. I'm going to be swearing as much as I always do at the under 18 gigs. The reason it's over 18, I don't know why I got so aggressive with the pistol. The reason it's over 18 is because genuinely, we've never played a show. And there are not many venues that want to take in a band that have no reference for how much tickets you sell, how many people are going to show up. And the majority of the venues that do take someone who's brand new in do not have a license to look after people under 18. They don't have the insurance for it. So that most of our first shows in Brighton will be over 18 until we can show people, look, this is how many tickets we sell. This is how many people want to come see us. So yeah, don't worry. There will be under 18 shows, and there will continue to be over 18 shows as well. Sometimes the day after each other. It'll be around 16. 16 will probably be the limit for most shows. Please be fucking good at shows. I'm going to be playing a lot of shows, and I'm going to be seeing so many of you. And I will let you know on stage if you're acting up. I will tell you to stop. If you're like fucking moshing too hard and hurting someone, or you're doing something that could disturb other people's experience, I am just going to... It sounds like fucking, I'm a big man, but I would call security and get you taken out kind of thing. I don't suffer fools, is what my mum would say. Tour, yes. I will tell you, if you are specifically European or American, that is 100% guaranteed. 100%, 1,000,000% guaranteed. And not even far future. And for everyone else who isn't American or European, it's not even far future. What year is Tour? I can't tell you that, but I can tell you it's not far, all right? It's not far away. Is the Manchester Festival going to be 18 plus? I don't know. We're trying to sort it out, and I'll make sure that it's broadcast to you guys when we figure it out. I've also brought it up with the booking agent, who's the person who selects all the gigs and stuff, that I want to prioritize shows that have gender-neutral facilities, full disabled access. I briefly mentioned that I would like some shows that are more friendly towards people who are sensitive to crowds. I want to have discounted tickets at trust value prices. So if you genuinely can't afford the ticket, there will be an option for like a £5 ticket. And if we run out of those, you can email. There'll be an email line to like ask for one. Gareth from Los Campesinos were the original people who put me on to doing this. I don't know how many of you guys listen to Los Campesinos, but they're fucking good guys, like outside of the music too. Their entire ethos is that everyone should be able to enjoy going to gigs. So, and they told me, I reached out to them, hey, how do I go about ensuring that I can have this system you have where you play as many gender neutral facilities as you can? You know, you have disabled stuff, you have like cheaper tickets and stuff. And Gareth sent me a big list. He sent me personally a big write-up of how to go about asking to make sure we can have that. So, yeah, thank him, because that was really cool of him, and I hope I can get that going for you guys too.